church wear. How should I dress when I'm playing church? It's a very common question for new converts with a very simple answer. But in this video, we're just going to cover what to wear and maybe not what to avoid wearing, because there are some things you should avoid and there are things which you should stick to as a general rule. So we'll just cover that quickly. Now we'll start at the very top of what you should wear and what you can wear for the most smart occasion, where you should be most dressed up for church. And we'll start at that and I'll cut to when I've got my suit on. So as you can see, this is just a very simple suit. It's not great. Shoulder doesn't fit me perfect, neither does the waist. That's fine. Your suit doesn't need to be fitted perfectly. You don't go out of your way to spend 1, 2, 3 grand on a suit for church. There's no need for that. That's a bit extravagant. But if you can, just get like a relatively nice suit where you can wear for the feasts, because especially at times in Lent, in Pascha, at Easter, not Easter, that's Pascha, at Christmas, at all the major feasts in the church, it is a lot nicer to wear a suit. Obviously, button up all the way and wear a tie. I'm not right now because this button has disappeared. But that's just general rule of thumb. Don't spend too much money on a suit just for church. But if you can, wear a suit for the major feasts if you want to. And you can wear a suit every time you come to church. Obviously, that's not the most practical thing at all, and you don't need to. Just stick to something smart, and we'll talk about what you can generally wear to church at a regular time every week. Don't need to wear a suit every week, but you can. So we'll cut to when I've got more every week clothing. So this is just something I would wear every week. Look at this. This is literally just a simple white shirt. It's fine. I'd wear that in the summer. That's absolutely fine. And you'll see, generally, it is just shirts. This is fine for summer again. For winter, you can wear a few more layers. That's fine. And this is literally just something else, just some simple shirts. That's fine. And for the trousers, you can just wear quite simple stuff again, just smarts. So this is just some pairs of chinos. That's simple. You know, my brother gave that to me. That's just simple, nice, smart wear. I mean, you can wear that to work eventually. And that's fine. The general rule is shirt and trousers. That's fine. I mean, ideally, long sleeve. My old priest father Raphael did used to say that. So if I was at church, I would maybe not do up another button because it's already done up. But have buttons all the way up if you can. Wear a tie if you're wearing a suit, and just roll the sleeves down if you roll them up. A short sleeve is fine, but it's not ideal, and no one's going to kick you out of the church for wearing that. But we'll just talk about some things that you should maybe avoid wearing to church as a man. If you're a woman, you don't need to listen to this part as much, and I'll put a part when I do specify more about female clothing. That'll be up here now. Objectively speaking, never wear this to church. Never wear something like this to church, because a banana costume, that's just a bit stupid, isn't it? But generally speaking, what you don't want to wear to church, that would be something which is just more like sports team shirt or t-shirts. T-shirts, they're fine, but try to dress up a bit more classy if you can. I'm gonna keep this on just for a minute because it's annoying to take off. Shirts, that's fine, but try not to wear them. You know, there's things that you don't need to avoid, but it's just ideal. In an ideal world, you shouldn't wear them to t-shirts. Don't wear shorts to church. I would take that as a big rule. Don't wear shorts to church. Because it's just not something you should. I don't have the reasoning for it really right now, but just try not to wear a shirt, shorts to church. And generally, don't be wearing like a compression shirt as well, because you need to be humble. Just dress humbly, and that's about it. Now, on the female side of things, shoulders, keep them covered. Skirts, below the knee, I'd say. Keep them long. Obviously, you don't need to be wearing a suit. Traditionally speaking, women wouldn't really wear shirts as much as men. In a modern day sense, that's fine. No one's going to kick you out of a church as a woman for wearing a shirt and trousers. That's fine. But sundresses are fine. Just don't be wearing anything until you're leaving. Shoulders covered, cleavage covered, legs covered. Now, I'm sure you can just get up some outfits on, what's it called, Pinterest, if you really are looking for inspiration. I don't have any female fitted stuff, unfortunately. I'm not that type of person. But that's generally a rule of thumb for church. Obviously, there are exceptions. If you're coming from a hard day at work at a farm, like one of my friends does, you don't need to be wearing a full suit. Work clothes are generally fine, but ideally, in an ideal world, if it's not the smartest thing, if it's a bit dirty. Try and change it before you go to church. But obviously, you being there is more important than your outfit being more clean. Now, there was a person at my church a few weeks ago. He was wearing camo. Now, camo wasn't a regular thing for church, but again, his circumstances made it okay. He'd been wild camping, and that's the reason why. So that was a simple reason, and that makes things okay. If you've got a reason to wear something out of the ordinary to church, that's fine. But again, just talk to your priest about it. I wouldn't come to church wearing stupid costumes, because church is the house of God, not a dress-up place, not a place to be wearing banana costumes, not a place to be dressed up as Santa at Christmas. So just stick to that and you'll be fine. If you have any more questions, please do drop them in the comment section below. I'll try and answer them. And just a little disclaimer, I'm not a priest, so don't take what I say as your only rule. Listen to priests, what your priest said. Again, if you're in a financially less ideal situation, don't need to be wearing a suit every time. Just talk to your priest. But also, if you are financially less fortunate as someone like me, you can find cheap stuff on eBay, charity shops, Facebook Marketplace. So just look on there if you're trying to find something smart and you can't quite afford it. Secondhand stuff generally is fine to wear. But yeah, just stick to staying smart and you'll be fine. So God bless you guys. Again, comments, drop them in the comment section, or I'll try and reply. And I'll see you guys next time. God bless. Bye-bye.